Introverts often encounter specific challenges in traditional workplace settings that can significantly affect their work satisfaction and productivity. Common hurdles include open office layouts that offer little privacy and constant noise, compulsory team-based projects that require frequent and distracting interactions, a workplace culture that favors extroverted personality types, and large group gatherings, such as town hall meetings or intra-office socializing events. These environments can be overwhelming and mentally draining for introverts, who tend to perform best in quiet, less stimulating spaces. Additionally, the pressure to constantly network and engage in office politics can divert their energy from actual work tasks, leading to decreased job performance and job dissatisfaction. Choosing remote-based jobs can be a strategic way for introverts to harness their strengths and minimize their weaknesses. Remote work allows introverts to create their ideal work environment at home, free from the distractions and social demands of a conventional office. This autonomy enhances their ability to focus deeply on tasks without the interruption of unscheduled meetings or office chatter. Furthermore, remote work often relies on written communication and structured digital meetings, which can be more comfortable for introverts than face-to-face interactions. These conditions not only increase productivity, but also allow introverts to manage their energy more effectively, engaging in social interactions on their own terms and preserving their mental well-being. Thus, remote jobs not only align better with the introvert's natural inclinations, but also empower them to excel professionally by creating a work environment that fosters their inherent capabilities. With that said, we're going to cover 12 great remote work options for introverts to escape the workplace dynamic and find sanctuary in working remote. Number 1 is a freelance writer or editor. The role of a freelance writer or editor is particularly well suited to introverts, primarily because it capitalizes on the solitary nature of the work. Writing and editing are tasks that demand a high level of concentration, meticulous attention to detail, and long periods of uninterrupted time, conditions under which introverts typically excel. These activities require not only a deep engagement with the writing, but also a sustained focus that introverts find conducive to their work style. The freelance aspect further enhances its suitability for introverts, offering the flexibility to work independently and the autonomy to choose projects that resonate personally and professionally. This independence is crucial for introverts, as it minimizes the need for continuous direct communication and feedback, allowing them to manage their energy and workspace in ways that maximize their productivity and creativity. Number 2 is a software developer. Software development is an ideal career for introverts due to its task-oriented nature and the complex problem-solving it requires. These elements align closely with an introvert's preference for deep work, where they can immerse themselves in challenging projects without frequent interruptions. The coding and development processes involve intricate and logical thinking, demanding long periods of concentrated effort, often in solitude. This work setup minimizes the need for ongoing social interaction, which can be taxing for introverts, and allows them to spend more time in their optimal state of focused productivity. Additionally, the field typically supports a workflow where communication does not have to be instantaneous or face-to-face. Many interactions can be handled asynchronously through emails or messaging platforms. This aspect of the job not only enhances an introvert's ability to control their work environment, but also provides them with the space to think critically and creatively about their programming tasks. Number 3 is a graphic designer. Graphic design is an attractive career path for introverts because it offers a unique opportunity to express their creativity through digital mediums, while maintaining a high degree of independence. The nature of the work largely involves conceptualizing and creating visual content, which requires a deep level of focus and artistic skill, traits that many introverts naturally possess. Unlike more traditional roles that demand constant interpersonal interaction, graphic design typically requires only minimal contact with clients or colleagues. Most communications can be conducted efficiently via emails or digital meetings, significantly reducing the necessity for frequent face-to-face conversations. This setup is ideal for introverts who thrive in environments where they can work autonomously and at their own pace, allowing them to refine their designs without the pressure of immediate feedback. The digital nature of the job means that introverts can often set up their working conditions to suit their personal preferences for solitude and concentration, enhancing both their productivity and their overall job satisfaction. Number 4 is a data analyst. Data analysis is an exceptionally fitting career for introverts. as it predominantly revolves around extensive periods spent examining and interpreting datasets, activities that align well with the introverted tendency towards detailed, focused work. This field caters to those who have a predilection for numbers and an analytical mindset, requiring them to delve deeply into data to extract meaningful insights and patterns. The role's inherent demand for high levels of concentration and precision plays to the strengths of introverts, who are naturally inclined to excel in environments where they can engage in solitary, in-depth analysis without distractions. Introverts often find this type of work gratifying, as it allows them to utilize their strong organizational skills and ability to master structured thinking techniques while working independently. The nature of data analysis also often spares them from the frequent and sometimes superficial social interactions that more collaborative workplaces demand, providing a professional path that not only maximizes their analytical abilities, but also aligns with their preference for a quieter, more introspective work environment. Number 5 is a virtual assistant. Despite involving some level of interaction, many roles today, particularly those in the administrative or coordination fields, have evolved to primarily utilize digital communication tools such as email or chat. This method of interaction tends to be far less draining for introverts compared to the dynamics of in-person interactions. Activities such as managing schedules, responding to emails, and organizing tasks are predominantly solitary tasks that can be performed effectively in a controlled, quiet environment, which introverts often find to be more conducive to productivity. This setup not only allows introverts to maintain their energy levels by minimizing the sensory overload often associated with face-to-face meetings, but also provides them with the autonomy to manage their workflow and interactions in a way that suits their personal and professional style. Moreover, the ability to work independently without constant supervision or the need to engage socially allows introverts to thrive, making the most of their natural propensity for focused and meticulous work. Number 6 is an accountant or bookkeeper. Accounting and bookkeeping roles are exceptionally well suited for introverts, as they encompass a range of tasks that play to the core strengths of such individuals. These tasks include managing financial records, preparing various financial reports, and analyzing transaction data, activities that demand a high degree of accuracy and intense focus. These are qualities that introverts typically excel in, as they are able to engage deeply with detailed information without becoming easily distracted. Furthermore, the nature of accounting work often requires long periods of solitary concentration, which matches the introvert's preference for working alone in a quiet environment. Minimal direct communication is required in these roles, as most interactions with clients or colleagues can be conducted via email or other electronic means, thereby reducing the stress of frequent and potentially exhausting face-to-face interactions. This combination of detailed-oriented tasks and a work environment that minimizes social demands makes accounting and bookkeeping particularly attractive professions for introverts. Number 7 is an SEO specialist. SEO, or search engine optimization, is a field that is inherently analytical and ideal for introverts, as it involves extensive research and optimization tasks that can be tackled independently. The primary goal in SEO is to enhance a website's visibility in search engine results, a process that requires a thorough understanding of search algorithms, keyword research, and content strategy. This type of work is well suited for introverts because it largely takes place behind the scenes and does not necessitate real-time social interaction. Instead, the focus is on solo tasks, such as analyzing traffic data, adjusting metadata, and strategizing content plans to improve search rankings. These activities allow introverts to apply their analytical skills and attention to detail in a quiet, uninterrupted environment, which is where they often thrive the most. Additionally, the nature of SEO work, often project-based and with clear objectives, provides a structured work format that can be more comfortable for introverts, as it minimizes the uncertainty and spontaneous social engagements that more collaborative or client-facing roles might demand. Number 8 is an online tutor or e-learning developer. Educational roles, particularly those facilitated through online platforms, are ideal for introverts who have a passion for sharing knowledge but prefer a structured and controlled interaction environment. Online teaching and e-learning development utilize digital platforms that act as a medium, providing a buffer that can significantly reduce the stress associated with direct, face-to-face communication. This setup makes it easier for introverts to manage interactions on their terms, allowing for scheduled discussions and the use of asynchronous communication methods like forums and email, which can be less overwhelming than real-time dialogue. Also, the role of developing content for e-learning courses offers substantial opportunities for creative and solitary work. This involves designing educational materials, creating lesson plans, and structuring courses in a way that maximizes learner engagement and educational outcomes, all tasks that can be performed independently. Such work not only satisfies the introvert's need for deep, focused activity, but also affords them the creative freedom to express their instructional design skills without the constant interaction typical in traditional classroom settings. Number 9 is a social media manager. Managing social media is a role that can be particularly appealing to introverts, as it primarily involves tasks that can be executed independently and strategically, rather than through direct interpersonal interaction. The main responsibilities of a social media manager include developing engaging posts, monitoring the performance data of these posts, and planning content strategies to increase engagement and reach. These tasks provide a blend of creative expression and analytical thinking, areas where introverts often excel. They can delve into the technical aspects of social media metrics to refine their content strategies and optimize post timings, all while working in a solitary environment that minimizes the need for real-time social interactions. Most of the outreach in this role happens through various forms of content posting and commenting threads, which can be monitored and strategically managed without the spontaneous back and forth of real-time communication. Number 10 is a transcriptionist. Transcription is an occupation that demands a high level of attention to detail and the ability to work in solitude, characteristics that make it especially suitable for introverts. The primary task in transcription involves listening carefully to audio recordings and accurately typing out what is heard, a process that necessitates a quiet, controlled environment to ensure precision and efficiency. This meticulous work aligns well with the introverted personality, which often thrives in settings where focus is paramount and external distractions are minimized. The solitary nature of transcription means that introverts can work independently without the need for ongoing interaction with others, allowing them to concentrate fully on the content they are converting from spoken word to written form. Additionally, this role enables them to manage their workflow and take breaks as needed, accommodating their personal rhythms and preferences for deep concentration. Number 11 is an IT support technician. The role of remote IT support is particularly well suited for introverts, as it merges the intrinsic satisfaction of helping others with the ability to control the level and means of interaction. Although this job fundamentally involves assisting users with technical problems, it predominantly utilizes digital communication tools such as chat and email. These mediums can be considerably less taxing for introverts than direct face-to-face communication, as they allow for thought-out responses and the avoidance of immediate social pressure. Furthermore, working in remote IT support means that tasks can be tackled within a personal, controlled environment, usually one's own home or a designated quiet space. This setup not only reduces the sensory overload often associated with busy office settings, but also empowers introverts to excel by solving complex technical issues in a calm and focused manner. The job also offers the flexibility to manage one's schedule and interaction levels, which is ideal for those who thrive under self-directed work conditions. Number 12 is a consultant. Consulting offers a unique and attractive career path for experts who wish to capitalize on their specialized knowledge while enjoying the flexibility of freelance or contractual work. This profession often entails preparing detailed written reports, conducting planned meetings, and making strategic calls, rather than requiring constant office presence or impromptu social interactions. Such a setup is particularly advantageous for those who prefer to minimize day-to-day social engagements. Consultants can manage their schedules and client interactions in a way that allows them to prepare thoroughly for each exchange. This preparation time not only reduces the stress associated with on-the-spot communication, but also enhances the quality of the interaction, ensuring that the consultant can provide focused, well-considered advice. This manner of working empowers consultants to make a significant impact through their expertise while maintaining control over their work environment and interaction levels. The nature of consulting, which centers on delivering high-value insights and solutions rather than navigating office dynamics, makes it an ideal choice for professionals who excel in their field and prefer a more measured and strategic approach to professional engagements. And there we have it. The grouping of roles we outlined here today naturally align with the characteristics commonly found among introverts, including a propensity for independent work, comfort with digital or written forms of communication, and a strong preference for engaging in solitary, in-depth tasks. Each job is designed in a way that leverages these introverted strengths, allowing for a work environment that reduces the necessity for constant social interaction. Instead, these roles offer more substantial autonomy, enabling introverts to organize their tasks and manage their time in ways that maximize their productivity and align with their personal comfort levels. This congruence between an introvert's natural proclivities and their professional responsibilities not only enhances job performance, but also significantly increases job satisfaction. By working in professions that mirror their internal work preferences, introverts can achieve a more fulfilling career experience, feeling both competent and comfortable in their roles. Are there any remote jobs for introverts that we missed? Please let us know in the comments below. Okay, that's all for now. If you found this information to be helpful, please drop a like on the video. And if you haven't already, please do us a huge solid and hit that subscribe button and ding the notification bell. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll talk to you all next time.